And Paul said, wrecked him, damn near killed him. Hey, hello, it's Blastin or Stashin. Yes, that was the intro for last week's episode prior to Thanksgiving, but I just kept it up there. You know, you know what that song's from, Mike? For 10 points.
Peanuts.
It is. Peanuts, or I think it's Peanuts Thanksgiving or Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving. Double S is already here with 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs. Well, my freaking bottle's leaking. 2 thumbs way up.
Good to see you, Double S. As always, I know there's there's a lot of auctions and everything going on right now, so
a lot of them Christmas auctions picking up your books. So. Paul's not here. Paul has a show he's doing somewhere in Omaha or whatever. You know,
he's the dead zone of America.
Dead zone of America.
You ever been to Nebraska?
I have never been to Nebraska. They want to know, where is Joey? Well, Joey's not part of the show anymore. He stepped down. So hopefully you can live with me and Mike and Paul and maybe occasional other guest host. I don't know. Hope that doesn't disappoint you.
He's still doing videos on his own channel that I've seen. So go show him some love and support over there. Mars Comics just popped in here. She said, hello, everyone. Good to see you, Mars. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving and fed their faces. I know I did, even though it was just me and the wife and just hanging out here watching TV.
Yeah, we had in-laws over and one of my daughters, her boyfriend over, and my dad over for Thanksgiving. So we had quite a few people here. Drank a glass and a half of beer, which I don't drink anymore. Got a little buzzed off that. You know, my brother just opened his brewery, so whenever I got a growler from him, and that's what we had for Thanksgiving. So, but watched a few movies. We watched the 2 episodes of Hawkeye that came out. What do you think of Hawkeye, Mike?
I thought it was pretty great. I love the actress. I don't know her name, who plays Kate Bishop. I think she's a little cutie, and she's gonna kick ass. And story's good so far. Only 2 episodes in, but yeah, I'm on board. So.
Yeah, it's Haley Steinfeld, something like that. I know her first name's Haley. She played a Bumblebee.
She was in Bumblebee. Yeah, okay, yeah.
And she's also a singer, too.
Does she sing crap?
She sings stuff you wouldn't like. You know, stuff that I would listen to on a road trip up to Virginia. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, Hawkeye was good, though. I definitely enjoyed it. Looking forward to more of that. I think it's only 6 episodes long, which is kind of a bummer, man. It'd be nice to be 8 episodes, but I'll take it. You know, I really dig the Christmas time theme of it, too. That's going to be really cool, I think. But, you know, now they're ushering in these new characters that are going to be replacing the ones that we started out with the MCU with. So I think it's going to be good moving on out here. Before we jump into anything else here, I want to talk about the Teespring. I posted a link to Teespring up there. This is one of the shirts that I created here. I'm wearing it tonight. It's not a Blasted or Stashin shirt, but it's one that I made. And I got a notification that this one was banned. But I don't know. It's still in the store, but a notification saying, hey, you know what? Copyright issue or something like that. But you might be able to get it still over there at the Teespring store. I'm not sure if you really want. So who knows? I don't know. The other movie I did watch was 8-Bit Christmas, which was a Christmas story for this generation. That's how I would really put it.
If you saw my Facebook post on it, on my personal channel, that's exactly what I compared it to.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see here. Would the panel see an Avengers musical with Hawkeye? Yeah, I guess. You know, sure, why not? We saw a little bit of musical in the show.
Yeah, I want to see Funko Pops based on the characters, like the Hulks in a hoodie and.
Yeah.
It just didn't.
Um, we're getting cut off here. You're breaking in and out a little bit for me, but probably my end. Um, yeah, 8-Bit Christmas was good. Definitely brought back that '80s vibe, because we were definitely '80s kids. Remember the first NES? Do you let's take a step back and talk about that. You had an NES, right? The original NES.
Yes,
How did you get yours?
I got it for my birthday. I remember, and I had a bunch of friends over, and kind of just like the show, the movie. We had an egg timer, and we'd set half-hour time limit on the games. Everybody wanted to play, so we set an egg timer in for all my friends to play, and that's how I got mine. Just for my birthday. I can't remember what year I got it, but
Yeah, I think I got mine. It must have been '88 or '89. I think that's what, because I was still in middle school when I got mine. And I remember it was my stepmom at the time. She was going to college and she got her student loans and she bought me an Xbox, a Nintendo, with the zapper and all that stuff. But I never was a rich kid, never had the glove. Did you ever have the glove?
no, no, that
Yeah.
ended up turning out to be a piece of shit. So
Yeah, yeah, and they definitely alluded to that too in the movie as well.
yes,
When the rich kid gets so frustrated, he does a double dragon kick on the TV screen and crushes the dog. Uh, he
um,
Double S says my brother got an NES at Kmart on layaway in '89. Um,
is it still on layaway?
he's still paying $2.99 a month for it to try to get it.
Um,
Uh,
and the movie actually uh takes place in Chicago too, and they hint on some of the inside jokes, the weather and everything that I grew
mhm.
up with. So, a really great movie. So,
Yeah, definitely, and it has a pretty big heart because it has a really a family story at the end of it.
oh yeah, I
So
got a
I
little
definitely thought
misty.
it was good. You got a little misty, cleaning up dog poop when it's frozen outside. Yep, for sure. Okay, let's jump into the comics. Where is it? Where is it? Boom. So let's talk about the new books that came out this week. The number ones. First off, I think I'm going to talk. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, yeah. Black Panther number one. Did you pick up this one?
Yes,
Do you get a chance to read it this week?
yes.
Yeah, okay. So this one definitely, I actually thought this was pretty good. So the country of Wakanda is going from like a king run structure for government to more of a democracy, and so um, Black Panther's kind of getting pushed out of his role as a leader. I mean, he's still a leader, but not in the same aspect he was before. And we come to find out he has these little secret agents that he wasn't trusting 100% how the government was going to work. So he had little secret agents out there in the field. Uh, what do you call? He called them. They were secret agents,
Sleeper
but they
agents.
were sleeper agents. Thank you. But all of a sudden now their identity is getting revealed and they're getting killed off. And so now he's going back and he has to admit to, I think it's his sister, saying that no, actually I've been doing this behind your back. And so she has trust issues with him now. But now he's trying to call back all these sleeper agents back in to make sure they're going to be safe. I do like the aspect of that going to that transition from the government and kind of seeing what they're going to do with it. So this is definitely I think it's stash for me. I definitely pick up issue 2 on this one. I know you got the Scotty Young there cover, Mike.
Yeah, I don't pick up a lot of Scotty Young, but I kind of dug this one. Just
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, I agree. I didn't think I would like this book. It was a little bit in the beginning. The politics were a little too much for me, but
Mm-hmm.
I liked the idea of the Wakanda sleeper agents. I liked their costume design. Um, and at the end of this, doesn't Black Panther actually quit the Avengers?
Yeah, because I remember Captain America says, "Hey, man, you need to be in here full fledged. If you're gonna do it, do it. If not, don't."
Yeah,
And, and he agrees to. Then all of a sudden, the alley, oh my goodness, I'm all out of whack. There I am. Um,
but
the there was one line in here that kind of bothered me a little bit, and that's when they're talking about that the new government setup. When this guy says the people are like adolescents, they need to assume their freedoms while being looked after by a loving adult who knows what's best. That kind of threw me off a little bit. That's kind of the big government thing, I'm kind of like, I didn't really care for that, but I looked past that and read the rest of the book, and I thought it was pretty good, though.
yeah, I'll definitely pick up issue number 2 to see where it goes. But not the biggest Black Panther fan. I've speaking of characters I don't love, I finally got a chance to watch Shang-Chi or Go Fuck Yourself Chi. And I absolutely loved it. I thought it was great. Probably my comic movie of the year so far.
Oh,
So,
really? You liked it that much, huh?
yeah, I did. My wife liked it too immensely. So I like the Asian mystical stuff. So it was kind of pretty awesome. So
No, I guess I'm on
anyway,
the other end of that. It wasn't. I didn't think it was that great. It was okay. I watched it a second time, but
just like Doctor Strange
oh,
for me, not the biggest Doctor Strange fan. Absolutely love the movie.
yeah, me too. Double S said Black Panther was an okay read for me. Might pick up issue 2. And Mars, I think she's talking about the comment I said about the assume their freedoms. Oh yeah, I hated that. I can't believe they put that in the comic. And Mars thought Shang-Chi was great. It was awesome. Worth $1 million.
$1 million.
$1 million. Okay. What do you got for your next book, Mike? Or the number one coming out this week?
We could talk about Hulk number 1.
Okay.
Um, New creative team. Oh, Donny Cates and Ryan Otley. Huge fan of Ryan Otley, so this book already gets a stash because the art is amazing in it. I got this Ryan Otley design variant of Starship Hulk. He's called now. So basically, Donny Cates is taking the idea of what if the Hulk actually exists to protect us from Bruce Banner. Um, the Hulk is immortal. Bruce is not. Bruce, they're kind of portraying Bruce as like a mad scientist in this. Um, and Bruce is like sitting in like he built this like what do they call it? The control center, and he's basically controlling the Hulk. Man, I don't know about all that. So, but there's an awesome fight between the Hulk and Iron Man in his Hulkbuster armor. Really great art, like I said. And a wormhole opens and Hulk jumps through. I don't know what the hell's going on, but like I said, I'm gonna stash. I'm gonna get issue number 2. Ryan Otley's amazing. So
This really brought me back to the image where the Image X. That's where like the Grimes 2000. Remember that came out?
okay,
Yeah. So Otley was the artist in that, right? And so when I got to this page of the Hulk punching the Hulkbuster, it just really brought me back to that. I can't remember what Image 2000 or whatever it was. Um, so I was kind of like, oh,
Skybound
okay, where are we
X.
going with this? Skybound X, yeah, thank you. Um, when I got to that page, I'm like, where are we going with this? Are we going to get into this realm of this Skybound X stuff where they're going to have robots that I don't know. I didn't know where it was going. But overall, I kind of like how Cates is going with it. I definitely want to check out more. I thought it was badass when the Hulkbuster like pinned the Hulk's arm down. He's like, I got him trapped now. He just freaking rips his arm off. Dude. He
He
doesn't
ripped his
care.
arm off. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool and badass. But I'm kind of interested to see where this is going. Not see, Mars says she's optimistic. I'm not. I'm on the borderline with it. I'll definitely pick up issue 2 because I do like Kate's writing, and he does have kind of the twist. But I think I'm going to look out for issue 3. That's probably going to be a key issue. Assuming that's where Kate throws his key issues on his runs is issue 3. Like with Null, with Venom #3, and I think there's another run that he did #3. I think it was the Black Winter, but that might have been later in the Thor run. Um, but yeah, so
Yeah,
definitely, he's probably going to have some new character in there, and will probably connect back into Hulk from 1972, and then that book's going to go crazy hot, So Mars says, "Good to know." I don't know. That's a speculation on my end. Timothy always throws a key character, and his book gets really hot. So
I really like the idea of having Bruce Banner just go psycho, like a mad scientist. So
mm-hmm,
I'm
mm-hmm.
down with that. Him being like evil. So
He says, "It's like the Fugitive movie. Now it's the one-armed Hulkbuster." It wasn't
it
me.
was
It
the
was the
one
one-armed
man.
man. Okay, I think I only have one other #1 this week that
What?
I read. Yeah, yeah. Everything else are ongoing. Um, I I'll briefly talk about this because I didn't read it. I picked up this. I was in a previous guide and I ordered it. And of course, Steve at my local comic shop, as soon as I get in and look at my books, he goes, "What the hell is this?" And I said, "Well, it's Billy Boy, the sick little fat kid." I was like, "I don't know. I just ordered it." A cover price of $2.95, but it was $9.99 because it was signed with the COA. But there it is right here. So I got this and I was putting in my CLZ app, and it came up that the publishing date was 2001. I'm like, well, that's got to be some kind of screw up in the app. So I opened the book up. Sure enough, 2001. So I'm like, freaking book's 20 years old. Why the hell did I order this? But I opened the book up, and the art is this. Oh my God, Frank Forte. That's who it's signed by. That he's the artist and writer on this. But he looks like a fat, depressed Charlie Brown. He kind of has the same shirt as Charlie Brown, but his little eyeball things popping out and eating him. I don't know what the hell's going on in this book, but yeah, I don't know
I want
why I
to
bought it.
shout out to Comic Book G Spot and Miss So. Comic Book G Spot, he actually messaged me yesterday, I believe, wished me and my family a happy Thanksgiving. So, Miss So, hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Um, ate plenty of food, and I got this Jenny Frison Catwoman 37,
I got that one too. I didn't
which
read
I'm
it.
not
I never
reading.
read the Catwoman.
Yeah, I haven't been reading Catwoman, but
Um, Go ahead.
yeah, we doing
Go
number
ahead.
one still.
Yep, still doing #1s. I got one other one at #1 that I read this week. But
So I don't know if you got this. I don't know if anybody got this, but me. It's Turkey Day, #1, or the one shot.
Turkey Day.
Turkey Day. Speaking of Thanksgiving, um, you automatically know this is supposed to be funny and whatever. It's by Source Point Press. Basically, aliens come down. They land in a turkey farm. Uh, the aliens invade the bodies of the turkeys, and the turkeys go on a murdering spree across the world, killing all the human beings and taking over the planet. Sounds right up my alley. It's not. It's not funny at all. There's some pretty gruesome scenes, like the last splash page. It's actually a family of turkeys. I'll show you here in a second. A family of turkeys at, I guess, Thanksgiving dinner, eating
That's
people.
based off the old Norman Rockwell painting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, it wasn't really funny. Nothing, nothing spectacular. So this is a blast for me.
So were the turkeys wearing pilgrim hats and carrying blunderbuss? Please tell me they were.
No, they
Oh man, that would
they
have made it.
they had a giant eyeball because the aliens they have like what? Hold on, I'll show you. That's the
Let me
alien, the
make you a whole
lagoon
sec here. Whoop. There you go. Oh, okay.
right there. So that one eye is sticking out of the side of the turkey.
Kind of looks like
You
a
know,
plankton.
Double S asked, did anyone get the one shot Rob Liefeld X Force #1 or at whatever it's called? I did not see it at my shop, or I would have picked it up. So I did not get it.
Mars Comics said she finds herself buying all those Catwoman Frizzing covers. Yep, so do I.
I
Every once in a
I
while, I won't
tried.
pick up one that they're not good, but
Yeah, some of them. Yeah, I got to meet Jenny. I forgot when, where, C2E2 something. Nobody was at her table. I got to walk right up and flirt, have a conversation with her, and nicest lady, nicest lady. Anyway,
I not Jenny Frizzin, but I met as the same thing. Let me see. Let me remember her name. Oops, wrong thing. She did. I'm gonna sneeze. I feel it coming on. Woo!
COVID.
COVID. I got the COVID. Let me see here. Conan. Uh, of course, it's not going to show it. Oh, there it is. What is her name? Teeny Howard. I met Teeny Howard, and she signed my Conan billet or whatever it was. I said that was it, Spider Grandpa. I don't know what they're talking about. How about the maybe your Turkey Day comic? Ah. My other #1 I got this week was Joy Operations by Dark Horse Comics.
Oh
Brian
my
Michael
god.
Bendis, Stephen Byrne. Um, I didn't know what to think of this book at first. You know, we got this agent, and there's this constant dialogue going on. You thinking, oh, maybe that's her thinking through this, whatever's going on. And it's in the future world. Is she there to assassinate somebody? Is she there to protect somebody? It's kind of confusing on what the mission is. And then we find out that it's somebody inside her talking. So very much, I thought like Venom. That's the first thing I thought about with like Venom. There's a symbiote inside her talking to her head, and that's kind of how it ends. Is we don't know what's going on with this voice she's hearing in her head. Um, but overall, I thought this book was I didn't like it at all. But no one like Bendis is another one is that will throw a key issue out there in the middle of a run and makes it crazy hot, just like he did with that one recently for DC. You know, but Joy Operation for me was a blast.
It
What about
was
you?
a blast for me too, and I didn't even get halfway. Well, I probably got about halfway through. But yeah, I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. I really liked the design of the main character there, though. She was pretty cool. But oh, I took Mike to Pound Town T-shirt signed.
Hey, Double S, shoot me out an idea, in this chat or send me a message saying, hey, I think this is what that took Mike to Pound Town t-shirt to look like. I'll see what I can do in Photoshop, see if I can make one up. Like over there at Teespring too, I actually showed my wife that I made this too. The Dr. Afra Galactic Gynecologist poster that's that I made. That's just call back to when you were reading that, and I asked, "What is she a doctor of?" And is she a gynecologist? And I made that stupid poster for that. That's over. You want to buy that? You can go buy the Galactic Gynecologist poster over there at Teespring too. That link is up in the beginning of that chat. So, go ahead, Mike. You got another #1 this week?
I do. I got from Source Point Press, Trash and Can It.
Trash and what?
Can It.
Trash and
Yeah.
Can It.
Yep.
You're a little blurry on there.
Yeah, it's my 1989 laptop.
There's Pocan Joe in the chat right there. Hey, fellas. Happy holidays. Hope everyone's well. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, I had a pretty good holiday myself. Looking forward to Christmas moving up for sure. What do you think of that book?
So basically, this is about 2 trash cans. I can't make this shit up. This is 2 trash cans, 4 cops, and right at the beginning, they're taking out a bunch of French fry based villains. So they're fighting French fries basically. Very tongue in cheek humor. Most of the characters are based on food. This is whiskey for me. Love that. Love the art. Love the character design. I give much respect to someone who takes his off the wall idea like this and puts it into a comic book, because I have my tadpoles that I don't really talk about. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, I think. Oh no, this is ongoing. So I don't know if you see this, pick it up if you're interested. It's not funny.
What did you say that was? Was that your
trashing? Huh?
No, you said it was your pick for the week. Oh man. I was trying to get you to say your whiskey dick issue. Trying to get you to say it again, but you didn't say it. French fry villains, Michael.
French fry villains. I will show you. I will show Double S. His
were they soggy? Is that why they were getting chased around, or were they?
Not really. I mean, look at this thing. This thing's like a mech suit French fry thing.
That's
Here, look at all the French fries.
What the hell? The guy's got a chainsaw arm. I might buy it just because of that.
Trash and Can It from Source. I cannot say that. Source Point Press.
SPP, Dassault SPP. You down with SPP?
Yeah, you know me.
Do you have the other number ones this week?
I do.
Okay, we'll talk about your other number ones before we jump into the ongoing issues.
I picked up Good Boy number 1 from SSP. SPP. Yeah, you know me.
SPP, yeah, you know me.
It's had a lot of heat on it this week, and it's a piece of shit. Don't even bother. Basically, the dog's owner gets gunned down, and he goes on a revenge mission to kill the people who killed his owner. It's crap.
John Wick? It's John Wick in reverse?
John Wick in reverse.
But
I didn't care for it at all. So.
Sorry, I was looking at my wife sending me texts talking about Christmas presents on what she wants to get. So,
no time for Christmas.
Mars is saying, "Glad I skipped Good Boy. I had a feeling it was not going to be good." No, it was not.
Yeah, not art's subpar.
So probably better what I could do. What other book at number 1 I didn't read yet, and I'm not sure if it was out previously, is one of the local comic book shop variants. So I'm not sure if they actually put new issues out or if they're reprints of other ones. But I got Friday by Ed Brubaker. I haven't read that one yet. Have you heard of this, Mike?
I haven't heard of it.
No, neither have I. I mean, I started to read it, but I ended up getting up. I had to go do something. I didn't get to finish reading it because it kind of didn't really grab my attention. But I like Ed Brubaker. He did that. He's done quite a few kind of good series. I think more of like a realistic kind of drama and stuff like that. Definitely good stuff. Oh, my ears itching. That means I'm gonna get rich. I don't know what that means.
That means you sleep with
Um,
dirty women.
oh, is that what it is? Well, I sleep with my dirty Avengers bed sheets. Is what it is. Um,
Now my ears
no other
itching.
number ones. Nothing
No
else.
other
No other
number
number
ones.
ones.
No other number one.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, going on to the ongoing series. Um, Definitely my pick of the week. And when I got it, I started reading it. I'm like, what the hell? Did I miss something? And then ended up talking to Steve over at my comic store, and I said, did I miss Robin number 7? He says, yeah, you didn't buy it. And I'm like, crap, I wonder why I missed it. So, but Robin number 8 was definitely a good book. This is still continuing to be awesome. This is getting to the end of the battle where now Robin, everybody's died twice, but they're kind of afraid to move forward. They don't want to do that third battle because once they do that third battle, they end up dying for real and not coming back. And so Hawk has already beat Robin once, and now if Robin dies again, he's out for good. But he steps up and saying, you know what, I'm fighting it. I'm going to be the bad guy. I'm going to be the winner of this tournament. But then we also get the demon that's rising up from the Lazarus pit that at the end of the book ends up killing not Hawkeye, Hawk, and and now Robin has to fight this big demon. So this has been flat out awesome. I've loved this. This is I think it's Williams. Yeah, Williamson's still writing this. Definitely love Robin number 8. Pick of the week for me. What are you? Do you read Robin? Are you still reading it?
I am still reading Robin. Haven't read it yet. But I've been loving it since issue 1. So that I'm not behind yet. Well, I guess I am. I haven't read number 8, but
Mars says she got that. She liked Friday. It was kind of a 1980s kid detective thing. It was pretty good, but I'm biased. I love Brubaker. And it must have been some of my ear itching. Miss Sosa. That's what that means, Mike?
well,
But,
I could give you a list of possibilities of what that means, but that's number 1. You've been sleeping with a
yeah,
lot of
he
dirty
would
women
know because he was.
and or men.
No. I don't swing that way. Sorry. But you would know, being a sailor going from port to port, you dirty little whore. Um, so let's jump into what do you got for an ongoing book outside of Robin?
Ongoing, you did your pick of the week. I'm going to go ahead and do mine, which is Gunslinger Spawn number 2. Amazing. Gunslingers fighting off the angels throughout this whole issue, and Brett Booth's art in here is just amazing. Pulling off angel wings and just great stuff. Best part about this book is at the very end when Gunslinger walks into the house and he's like, "What the fuck is the toilet doing on the inside of the house? It's supposed to be out there." You had to read it. It was funny. I thought it was pretty good. Let me show you some of this artwork, these splash pages. Um, you're not reading Gunslinger?
I think I have issue. My voice is cracked big time. I think I have issue 1. I don't know if I read it though. Let me blow you up there. Let me blow
Oh
you
yeah.
up. That's pretty badass, though. That's
Um,
Brett
they got a
Booth, you said?
yeah, yeah, man. There was another one too. I can't find it. Other. Oh man, but yeah, Gunslinger Spawn. I'm excited for Scorched coming out, which is I guess going to be the team book. But yeah, here he's ripping off a pair of angel wings. I know my camera sucks, but
Yeah, I might have to pick that up. That's for sure. But no, I did not pick up that one. I did pick up. Let's see here. What do I want to talk about? I don't want to talk about Detective Comics. That story is just ongoing with the whole the the villain with the
oh, Vile.
parasite and yeah, Hugh Vile, and it's like seems like that's just going on and on and on. And I'm like, dude, I want to get by this. I want to get by this Vile shit. I
That's
want to go
probably
do
why I'm
something
so
different.
behind on it because I don't want to read.
Yeah. I
I
end up
I
picking
love
up
reading
the.
I love reading Batman books, but when you got the same thing going on in every issue, where's my
I picked up the
uh,
local comic book shop day variant on that one, the foil cover. So it's gonna be worth millions, millions. But I want to talk about DC versus Vampires #2. And I actually enjoyed the first one. I'm not a huge fan of the art in here. It's more of that. It's very very cartoony kind of art. Almost like God, what's the name of the Wonder Twins? Remember the Wonder Twins came out a couple years ago and have kind of had very cartoony art. Um,
yeah, nobody
that's what
read that.
this is. Nobody read that. Well, I read #1, and that's where that Thunderlust shirt came from. Um, but see, here's some of the art here, like very very cartoony, but it seemed like this is a theme going on with the DC books this week. A lot of backstabbing, and that's what this is here too, with Hal Jordan being a vampire. But they're talking about how the vampire is moving forward, but they only think it's within the villains. They're not thinking it's any of the heroes. But how Jordan is a vampire, and he's slowly killing off the other DC heroes. Like last week, he killed one of the Wonder Twins in the last issue. This issue, I think, did he kill the Flash? I think that's what it is. So it's definitely interesting. I love it. I think I even like it better than the DC versus zombies that came out a year ago. I think this is even better. But it's funny when Bruce Wayne gets all of the Bat family over to his house in the middle of the day, and he's giving them all like tea to drink, and they're all drinking it, and then he tells them, "Oh yeah, that was holy water. That was a test to make sure none of you were vampires, because it would have killed you if it was um, if you would have drank it." So I thought that was, and he made everybody hold a cross so they wouldn't, because they couldn't hold a cross. That means they were a vampire. So overall, I think this is good because Batman doesn't know what's going on yet. None of the superheroes know that Hal Jordan's a vampire yet, and so he's still working his way in. He still has trust of everybody. So it's definitely cool. I'm actually digging DC versus vampires. That's a stash. Mars says, I got to watch that again at Miss So. I remember really liking that movie.
They're talking about
Um,
Constantine.
Constantine. Um, I watched Constantine about 6 months ago, I think. I watched it. So,
I haven't seen it in forever.
uh, even though Keanu is not blonde or British, I thought it was okay. Yep. But he does do a British accent in Dracula. So go check that out. That's an awesome and linguistic work by Keanu Reeves. Yeah. Don't you ever remember seeing that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was like, "Whoa, man!" Like a surfer kind of English vibe. It's just horrible, absolute horrible. He still was that Bill and Ted, guy. Not necessarily the Keanu Reeves we know now. Thinking of Keanu Reeves, are you excited for the new Matrix?
Yes and no,
Mm-hmm.
because I love the original trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, funny story. I remember seeing the first Matrix in the fucking theater, walking out of
Mm-hmm.
there like, what the fuck did I just watch? And then renting it on VHS at that time when it, released and watching again and absolutely loving it. Now, oh, I get it now. All right. And falling in love with the sequel, not this and the third one. Um, but the trailer didn't really do it. I don't really know what's going on. Like, so I'm excited they're continuing the story, but I don't know if I'm going to be excited to see it. I don't know. I'm iffy.
Miss Sosa, stop lying to the people today. There was no English accent from Keanu and Bram Stoker's Dracula. If there was, whoa, like whoa, Dracula's here. Um, and double S is pronounced Dracula. Dracula. Um, yeah, I'm kind of on the fence too about it. The first time I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh god, really? They're gonna pull out this? Just seem like they do it every few years. They'll pull out something nostalgic, like, oh, this was out 20 years ago. Let's bring it out again to try to get people to go to the movie theaters. And that's how I kind of felt when I saw it the first time. And then I saw the trailer a second time, and I saw my wife. I said, nah, I don't think I really want to see that. I might wait. I'll watch it, but I'll wait till it comes to streaming before I watch it. But now I'm kind of like, uh, uh, kind of interested. Maybe I might go to the theater and see it because I've been really going to the movies a lot lately. I got tickets to go see Kingsman coming out, waiting for Spider Man. So, uh, yeah, I might see it in the theater.
I'm waiting for Top Gun.
Uh, oh, nah,
Really?
not gonna watch Top Gun. Nope, nope. Didn't even like the first Top Gun. Nope, sorry.
What?
Just because you're in the Navy and on a ship and you idolize the guys that came in on the jets doesn't mean that I have to.
My ship was actually in that movie at the beginning.
Oh, was it really? Were you
Yep.
on there mooning the camera or what were you doing?
That I was when they filmed it. I was still in high school, or grade school, high
Oh,
school. But I was stationed on there. After the fact. Oh, see, Miss So said you are dead.
sorry, sorry. I'm not a Top Gun fan. I don't tell you. I don't tell you.
Anyway,
That was you just talked about. What did I talk? I talked about DC versus vampires. What do you got?
I am behind on DC, and I haven't read the first one, but I'm excited to read it once I get around to it. I did pick up Amazing Spider-Man number 79. Did you read that?
I did not. No, it's not on my pull list, but it's one I've been grabbing, but I forgot to grab it this week.
Um, so this opens up with some more of that Beyond Corporation or whatever stuff, and I get it. I'm waiting for the point in this comic where what's his name, Ben Riley, to just say, you know what, fuck you guys, I'm done with you. Michael is on the highway to the. I thought I was on the highway to Pound Town. Now I'm going to the danger zone. What the hell? I'm waiting for Ben to just say, "Fuck you guys. I'm done with you. I want to go off on my own and not be." And you kind of see, excuse me, COVID. You kind of see hints in this book where he's actually going behind their backs and tinkering with the suit so they can't track him anymore. He does that, and then he goes visits Peter. For those of you who are not reading this, Peter Parker's in a coma. Well, if you look at the picture of Peter in a coma, I'm not a doctor. I'm not familiar with the medical procedures, but all he has is an oxygen mask on. Wouldn't he be hooked up to like IVs feeding him and heart monitors and stuff like that? I don't know.
I would think
But
so.
if you, I'll show you how hit Peter laying in the hospital bed. Nothing is hooked to him. I don't know, it just bothered me. Let's see. So, at the end of this, Craven, actually one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, shows up at the end and beats the crap out of him, and the issue just ends. Here's Peter laying in the hospital bed in a
Yeah, you would
coma,
think they'd have machines and everything there.
monitoring his heart and IVs feeding him. I don't know. I know before my mother-in-law passed, she was in a medically induced coma, and there were a lot of things hooked to her. So, but um, up until the Craven point, this book was a blast. But Craven shows up at the end, fucks Ben Riley up. So we'll see where this goes. So kind of a whiskey dick.
Not playing it twice for you. So this is the only part I like. It's actually a deleted scene from Top Gun. This is my favorite part. Let's see if it shows it here. Here we go. Check this out. Vroom! that's
Whoa,
that's my
whoa,
only. Yeah, I know. Isn't that awesome?
whoa.
That was a
And
deleted scene. That was a deleted
what
scene from Top
what
Gun.
Top Gun are you watching?
Yeah, I clicked on the wrong link for sure. Miss So says sorry to hear about that, Mike. You must be talking about your mother-in-law.
Yeah, it was oh 7 years ago now, 8 years ago, something like that. It's
Okay.
it actually happened right around my wife's birthday, so she gets really depressed around then. So, but anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Uh, let's talk about Death of Doctor Strange #3. You reading Death of Doctor Strange?
Yes.
So we have the hamburger helper lady still in here again. That's what I called her last time. Were you on that episode where I was talking about the lady? Looked like she was a
Yeah.
ball of hamburger. So we find out that, this crazy Doctor Strange is doing his own autopsy on his body. He's just laying out there, Wang all hanging out. Jane Foster's probably checking it out and going and comparing it, thinking, oh wow, dude, Doctor Strange has got it going on. So they do the autopsy and find out that his soul is missing, and attached to his soul is the Sorcerer Supreme. So nobody can be Sorcerer Supreme until they figure out what's going on with his soul. So, and then you find out a little bit more about these three mothers. They're killing all the magical people in order to feed the child. I think I can't remember if that's what his name was or not. They kind of look almost like with silhouette looked like the Watcher a little bit. It's got this big old head. Uh, you know,
Galactus mixed with the Watcher.
yeah, yeah. Uh, and so they're gonna go fight the three mothers and all this stuff. They find out that the cape, his cape is in where is it? Castle Mordo. Um, but overall, this is kind of cool. I kind of like the fact that new characters coming in, right? And they're killing all the magical beings, trying to grow this child into whatever he's going to be to take over the world. So interesting aspect on that. The Doctor Strange, like Lady, his love interest in here. She's in love with him,
Clea,
Clea.
Clea.
Uh, but he's like, oh, I'm not the Doctor Strange that you love yet. Blah blah blah. So it's kind of weird with the Doctor Strange from the past coming back in to try to figure out his own death. It was still kind of interesting that they're killing the magical beings in this planet. Like they're even there to go hide from Galactus. I think that's what they said in there, or that's why they were there, or something like that. Overall, I'll finish this out. I think it's 5 issues long, but Doctor Strange was pretty good. What do you think of it, Mike?
Yeah. It was pretty good. One thing I was really disappointed about, this cover does not happen in the
Yeah.
book.
No, not really.
I was like, what the fuck? I thought maybe Doctor Doom would come in here, and I have to wait a minute. I have to wait a minute. Want to hear the review? I like this Tittle. I like Tittles.
Yeah, you do.
Um, one thing in Black Panther. Wow.
Go ahead.
In Black Panther, Doctor Strange is still alive, the real one.
Oh, he is? I
In
guess
the,
there's not connected.
in the beginning, when all the Avengers are together.
Oh, I guess so, yeah. But yeah, I don't know if it's connected with the storyline. Well, Death of Doctor Strange is like tying into all the other books, though. I'm not reading any of the tie-ins, though. So,
But yeah, I'm staying on. I'm curious to see, and I guess Mordo's gonna. He has the cloak now and the eye. Did I see that at the
mhm.
end, or am I? Yeah.
I think I know at least he has a cloak. I didn't see that eye around his chest or anything.
So we'll see. Good stuff.
Double S said next thing you'll know, we'll add the Keebler elves in this book, Huey. But I really think that there's going to be a new uh, where is it here? New superhero coming in is going to take care of these characters, and it's going to. Let me hear. I'll save everyone. Let me save this. Give him a second here. Where is it? Where am I? There I am. Brand. I got to go to Brand. Cover. Not going to do another. There it is. I think they're going to add a new villain in here. It's going to be his first appearance of the Hamburger Helper Man, and he's going to take care of that one lady and whip up some lasagna for the Avengers and Doctor Strange.
Ugh. Ugh.
Did you ever eat that crap when you were a kid?
What?
You ever eat that Hamburger Helper crap when you were a kid? Or maybe you still eat it now.
Do.
I don't know. You still do? I haven't eaten that in forever.
Every once in a while, we'll throw on some Hamburger Helper, eat that for dinner because we're just lazy. But the lasagna one's nasty, man. I don't like that. Anyway,
that was my favorite one as a kid, lasagna.
I like the cheesy one, the cheesy macaroni. I don't fucking know. We're talking about Hamburger Helper. Did anyone of you like Trial of Magneto? That's my dog.
Are you fapping? Oh, okay.
That's Kylo with his ears.
Oh, is it? Miss So said I loved Hamburger Helper. You don't eat it anymore, Miss So? Or is it something as a kid? I don't know. I don't eat a lot of box stuff anymore. I try to get away from it. But you're up, Mike. What else you got for an ongoing book this week?
Ongoing? I only have two more. Thor number 19.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah, blah. The hammer is missing. Blah, blah, blah. Thor recruits Odin to go help him find it. That's it.
Yeah, they talk a little bit about the history too, how like worlds are created and destroyed, and this cycle going through, and I think it sounds like they're on that downward cycle of destruction again, right? With Mjolnir missing, and
they actually go to the troll or whatever's place.
The dwarves. Never. Huh?
Where they make the hammer. And it's somebody attacked it, so.
And they attacked it with Mjolnir.
Yes.
They determined that it was Mjolnir that killed all the dwarves. Never. I wrote it down here. I can never remember how to spell it. Neverlander or whatever fucking place it is. That's where the dude from Game of Thrones lives with the I can't do nothing with my hands. From. Guardian of the Galaxy. No, not the Guardian of the Galaxy. Avengers Endgame. With Tyrion.
Yes.
Oh, I got somebody coming in. What's going on?
Oh, who's that?
I got to finish up my show. You want me to send you some money?
I don't know. Sure, I don't care.
All right, you gonna go and get it?
Yeah.
Bye. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Sorry, interrupted. Yeah, that's where they go to create the the axe in Endgame, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. House of Slaughter #2. Did you read the first one?
Yes.
Now this is it connects in with something is killing the children, right? Um,
Yes.
I was on the fence with the first one. I was like, dude, this is not what I thought it was going to be. And this book just continues that for me. It's nice that they're masking up and following mandates and wearing masks and maintaining social distancing and all that stuff in this book. They have to wear the stupid little mask where they have to release the demon from the stuffed fox or something along that line. Yeah, overall, I don't know. I'm just not digging this book at all. And I really dropped off something is killing the children pretty early too. So I guess if I don't like that world, I probably wouldn't like this one very much either. Interrupted by that hot wife. How annoying, Dave. Jealous tears. Yep. Yeah, House of Slaughter #2 is like, I'm done with this series. I'm not going to be picking up issue 3 at all. What do you think of it,
Speaking of
Mike?
hot wives,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read issue #2, but I dug the first one. So,
Oh yeah.
but I've been reading Something Is Killing the Children too throughout.
Yeah.
Um,
Thinking of hot wives, what are you talking about?
I picked up a couple variant covers of Miss Meow
Uh
#2.
oh. Do I need to do something real quick? Give me a second. Do I need to
Okay,
do your
do it.
little intro? Where is it? I don't think I did. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong section. Wrong section. There it is.
Ooh la la.
There we go. Mike's meat and potato pick of the week, or a couple, I guess.
I actually have two. One is from the week before. Both Miss Meow #2 variant covers, and this is the Squid Game variant. I don't know, whoever watched Squid Game knows what that's all about, and this is that. So some meat and potatoes right there. My camera sucks.
What book is that? Miss
Miss
Meow.
Meow #2,
Okay.
from Jamie Tyndall, Comics Elite, all them guys.
Okay. Okay.
And I got the Biohazard variant of Miss Meow #2 and like a little nipple tape going on there.
the little nipple tape. Nipple tape.
There's your.
Your
I
meat and
was going to
potato
say
picks.
something.
I don't know. What were you gonna say?
If you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you would have saw those. I post a little videos. Plus all my Funkos I've been getting.
Did you watch Squid Game? Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
I was going to say,
what were you gonna say?
Miss So said she hasn't seen Squid Game yet. Give it a go. It's dubbed, so you don't have to read nothing. First episode is awesome. It kind of slows down the second and third episode, but right after that, it picks back up, and you'll be hooked all the way to the end. Maybe I was. So, one of the candidates for the Stashin Award for Show of the Year.
Really?
Really? Non-comic book show of the year. But we have a strong contender because I also blew through that League of Legends cartoon, Arcane.
Okay. Yeah.
Go check that out. Even if you don't have any clue about League of Legends, you might be really into the animation, the colors, the fighting, the character design, everything about that is amazing. In fact, I liked it so much, I started watching YouTube videos on like the lore of League of Legends, the characters, the champions, and uh, the two sisters that the show focuses on, Jinx and Vi. So it was awesome. Another strong candidate for non-comic book TV show of the year.
Have you watched any Cowboy Bebop?
I'm kind of hesitant on that because it looks pretty fucking stupid. But maybe on my next 2 days off, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I watched some of the first episode and ended up falling asleep. I was like laying on the couch. It was like I think I was on my day off, and I was like, it's kind of cold here, so I'm just kicked back watching TV. And I watched. I ended up said fall asleep. My son's a big manga fan, and like he was like, "Oh, dude, I can't believe they're coming out with a live action of that because the animated version was so good. He thinks they're going to end up screwing it up." But he watched the whole live action, said it wasn't too bad. But like I said, I'm not a big fan of anime and that kind of stuff. But yeah,
League of Legends isn't anime. League of Legends isn't anime. Try the first episode and first couple episodes. League of Legends is a video game. It's a computer-based video game. They do have a couple on the console as well. Vastly different from what the computer game is. But you don't have to have any knowledge of the games to really love this show, because I was in the same boat. I knew it was a game, but I had no clue what it was about. Got into this show. The story is amazing. So.
Okay, we are at an hour in. Let's do it.
Now
so
I
it
know
is.
Who had Mjolnir.
Oh, who has Mjolnir? Yep, it's me. That's over here. Who has Mjolnir? So what we do in the lightning round, these are books that either we did not want to talk about, we didn't read, or we bought just for how pretty they look on the cover. So I'll go ahead and go first. I have 5 books left here. No, 6 books. I got this one over here too. Let me go back to the comments, make sure I got them up. So I picked up Task Force Z number 2 from DC. Red Hood taking the bad guys out, essentially doing the bad guy stuff. Again, this is one of those books where all of a sudden somebody's turning on them and somebody's getting killed. Deathstroke number 3, same thing. We have Trust and we have the Queen of Fables, where Deathstroke goes into a book the Queen of Fables has created for Cheetah. And Cheetah has this big world of like medieval stuff, but she's this dictator and she needs to be stopped. And so he goes in there to get Cheetah, but we find out that Trust is actually not trusting, not very trustful business to be working for. And we get the turn of Deathstroke on Black Canary. One I didn't read because I missed number 5, apparently. Vinyl number 6. This is the final issue, so I got to go get number 5 before I read this one. This has been pretty good, kind of sick and twisted, but I definitely like. I forgot the name of the writer on this. Wagner, not Matt Wagner, but Wagner is the writer on this. Yeah, but this has been pretty good. Catwoman 2037. Just for the cover, just for the prettiness of it, the Jenny Frison cover. And I picked up a couple of the local comic book shop day variants. I picked up the A Case of Oswald Body, I think that's what it is, number 1. Picked up that guy. And I picked up the House of Slaughter number 1. Even though I said I didn't like it very much, I picked up that cover. The 1 in 10 variant on this, the second print, I think it's the second print. Or maybe it's a 1 in 10 on this number 2. Is awesome. I actually like that cover because it's red and black, Mike. I think you'd really, really dig that. I don't know if have you seen that cover?
Yeah.
But those are my books I have this week, and I'm sticking to it. What else you got in your lightning round, Mike?
The only other book I read is Task Force Z. Didn't really care for the first one. Didn't really care for this one. Um, I might give it one more issue because they did resurrect Deadshot at the end of this, who died in the Suicide Squad, the last volume. So I don't know. I'm just not feeling this book. Books I haven't read yet: Spider-Man Crossroads #5, House of Slaughter we just talked about #2, Deathstroke Inc. #3, Robin #8. Hold on here. DC versus Vampires with this awesome cover #2. Detective Comics #1045. Dun dun dun. Echolands what number are we on here? 4?
Oh, one of them sideways covers.
Yeah, they're all like that. All the Echolands. And last but not least, that I haven't read this week, is Fight Girls, the final issue, #5.
Oh man, I have not seen. I think I'm missing like the next 3 issues, or that last 3 issues I haven't picked up.
Damn, man.
And I would mean it. I think it's just kind of like one of those ones that just kind of.
So
I'm not
what I
crazy
noticed
with it.
watching everybody's haul videos and the review videos, some shops get books that other shops aren't. You know what I mean? They're pushed back or they're released. Joey was getting books a week in advance, and it's everything's all screwed up right now. So
I was going to take a quick look at the books coming out next week. Amazing Spider-Man 80. That's kind of like that cover there, that Stormbreakers variant.
Yeah.
Animal Castle #1. That kind of reminds me of Animal Farm a little bit. So definitely want to check that one out. Yeah, you get the Archie Christmas special, Mike.
I'm on top of it.
You're on top of it. Batman Annual. That Wolverine is the back issue 132.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so nothing cool with that one. I got all the variants here. Batman Omega, Fear State Omega. I don't know if I'm picking that one up. Batman the Detective. I think is that a maxi series? I think it's 12 issues long. I think that should be at least halfway
That's
wrapping
the one
up already.
Overseas.
Yeah. Buckhead #1 by Boom Studios. Let's see here. Of course, I guess there was some kind of hack into Diamond, right? And so their stuff's all jacked up to you right now. So, definitely check your local comic book store to find out they're getting these books. The thing is, they might not get them. They might be held off. Daredevil 36. You're still reading Daredevil, right, Mike?
Yes, sir. It's been pretty good.
And I think that's the final issue.
Is it?
I don't know. It's wrapping up. I know that. I know this series is ending. A lot of Darkhold stuff. Are you getting all the tie-ins for that?
Darkhold, yeah, they're pretty good. The one that came out last week, Wasp, I haven't read yet.
See, there's more Death of Doctor Strange tie-ins, which I'm not getting. There you can go. You get a Momoko variant. White Fox.
No thanks.
Department of Truth. That's a cool Jenny Frison cover. I think that's a Cadence Comics exclusive though. Is that Frison? Kind of looks like Frison, but I don't know.
It might be. I can't tell from looking at this.
Detective Comics Annual. So we got Batman Annual and Detective Comics Annual too out next week. How about Evil Ernie, Mike?
Hell yeah! I used to love Evil Ernie back in the day.
So Evil Ernie #1 is coming out. New series on that one. Looks like there's
That's
quite a few
Sudan
variants for
cover.
that. Which one?
The bottom one where he's standing on a pile of something.
Oh, right here? Yeah, okay, yeah. That's a 1 in 20. That's a cover B with the trade dress.
Yeah, I have to grab that. He's one
Um,
of my favorites. You see that
Fantastic
TMNT
Four.
#1 tribute? Go back up.
Which one? Right here.
The
Yeah.
evil. I got a whole set of those coming. There's a whole bunch of those. Vampirella, Red Sonja.
There was the Evil Dead 1979 was the cover last week too with that.
Yeah,
Oh, and
there
my friend ended up getting it.
somebody had a whole set of them on sale, so I ordered that.
Oh, the Geiger 80-page giant #1's out
Yep.
next week. There's Good Boy.
Yeah. Scarface tribute.
Yeah, Gotham City Villains Anniversary Giant. I might be getting that one. I think I'm actually getting that that penguin cover.
Yeah, that penguin cover's awesome.
I don't know that one.
Which
Hellboy,
character came
Hellcop.
out first, Evil Ernie or Lady Death?
I think Evil Ernie, because Lady Death was an Evil Ernie, right? Is that correct?
I'm not too sure on this one. Are you testing our knowledge, or are you asking because you don't know either? Because if you know, let us know, because I'm not too sure.
There's a Jennifer's Blood #3, the TMNT homage.
Yeah.
Joker Annual, yeah, I think I'm buying that one. And Justice League Dark Annual, which we haven't had Justice League Dark for a good while. I don't know, it seems weird to come with an annual.
Well, it's actually been a backup story in something, hasn't it?
Trying to remember. I'm not sure. King of Spies #1, I'll probably pick up that one.
Not my thing.
The Last Session, that's Lunar Room. That's Moon Room, by the way. Magic Order #2, definitely picking up that one. A Man Among Ye, didn't you like? Here, Maniac in New York, Bronx is Burning.
Hell yeah, I'm getting that.
Marvels, The Me You Love in the Dark #5.
I don't
That's
know
kind of a
how
cool
people
cover.
like that book.
Which one? I thought
The
you
Me
liked
You
it.
Love, not me. That was Joey.
Oh, this is kind of a cool cover. Myth and Legends Quarterly #5, but I won't buy it just for that. Oh, there we go. Little meat and potato one. No Holds Barred. It must be, yep. Queen Elizabeth is kidnapped. No, thank you. I think I'll pass on that one. So Bad Idea Comics, like my comic store cannot get those.
If you
I don't
really,
know
really want them, go through Comics Elite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, you had the Red Sonja, multiple freaking covers.
That's why we have a paper shortage right now from all the Vampirella and Red Sonja.
Yeah, all the variants they have for it. Usually, I end up finding those Virgin variant covers in the dollar bin at a different store I go to. I ordered this one too, Robin Annual. I just got that. I got this main cover here that looks like like a magazine cover. The Rush, Scumbag, Search for Hugh, Sheena. Sheena's another one who usually has a lot of freaking covers with it too.
There was a Rose Besh cover.
Silver Coin.
Hell yeah, I'll be picking up that.
Where's
The Rose Besh is
right here?
Right there. Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that. That anime kind of stuff. Spawn, 324, Star Wars Bounty Hunters.
The only Star Wars book I'm picking up now is Darth Vader. I might pick up that Crimson.
Right here, Crimson Rain.
Yeah, Crimson. God, I cannot talk tonight. Crimson Rain, yes.
Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. Static, Teen
That's why I
Titans.
stopped reading Star Wars. There was too many. I'm still reading Titans Academy.
TMNT.
Still reading that. Gotta have my
The
turtle.
thing
No.
number 2, I'm passing on that one. That first one was horrible.
I'll pick up that Best of Shredder book.
Oh, I got Venom number 2 coming out. That has a free comic book day variant too. I think it's this one right here. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Let me see. Scroll down a little bit more.
Shout out to Burke Family 54. He just popped in.
Walking Dead Deluxe. I quit picking up those just because I'm not spending $4 on them. I was like, I kind of want them, but I'm not going to spend $4 on them. I have the trades clear up to issue 100. There's a cool Frizzin' Wonder Girl cover.
Yeah, I'll have to grab that.
Wonder Woman Historia, that Amazon's number 1. What the hell is this shit? Look at all spread eagle on that one, man. Let's see what else we got. X-Men Trial of Magneto. I know Miss So was talking about that earlier. I think I was reading that. So
I must have missed issue 3 then, because I don't know.
I'm gonna look up real quick. What's her name?
Lady
Not
Death.
Evil Ernie. Lady Death. First appearance. I want to say it's an Evil Ernie. Let's see here. Remove. I'll do share.
So Lady Death was an Evil Ernie number 1 in 91.
Somebody said that in the chat?
Yeah, Miss So.
Okay, so she looked it up. Okay. I used to love Lady. I never read the Lady Death comics at all, but I actually loved was it Brian
Polito.
Yeah, I loved his art, and I had a Lady Death poster on my wall for a long time in my early 20s, but I never read any of the comics. I just liked the design of Lady Death. Yep, I figured it was Evil Ernie. So I think we're going to go ahead and bounce out. We looked at the books that are coming out next week, and we'll try to get on next week. We've both been kind of crazy busy with a lot of stuff going on, so we've been missing weeks. So definitely kick that bell and hit the subscribe button if you want to make sure we know when we're going live.
If I don't get off at a decent time on Friday, yeah, like last week, I didn't get off till like 7 o'clock. So
yeah.
At that point, I am done. I am not making the show. But today I got off at 2, so I had plenty of time to eat, take a little nap, rest up. So,
well, if anything, everyone. Maybe we'll try to go to a different night. I'm not sure if you're interested in going to a different night if we can't make Friday night. It's up to you. It's just
best nights for me are Tuesday and Wednesday night. So it's
really?
like,
yeah, toward the end of the week, right before the new comics come out. So, okay, well, we'll just play it by ear. Make sure you're hitting that bell and the subscribe button on there so you know when we are going live, just in case we do not go live. And follow us on social media. We try to do updates there on what's going on. If we're going to go live, I usually kick it out there before we go live here. And it's a good way to interact with everybody. Go check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikToks. We're both on TikToks, although I haven't done anything in a while on TikTok because my daughter hates it that I'm on there. That I'm a 45-year-old old man that's on TikTok. I do little TikTok dances.
Oh no! Don't do that.
No TikTok dances. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bounce out of here. With the Blastin, with the Stashin, happy reading, and we'll catch you guys next time. Later.